And it's Navarro in at the 3, the small forward.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And guys, you hear about how the Hawks are the jokingly referred to as the Spurs of the East. It has to do with their coach, Mike Budenholzer, who's really brought that philosophy here to Atlanta.
Now here's Teague. Kicks it out to Prince. Uncovered. Hits the front of the rim and out. On defense, Atlanta, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win.
On for Coach Budenholzer, Greg. He did spend 19 years with the Spurs, so it makes a lot of sense. Clarkey won 4 titles during his time there in San Antonio.
And Kevin, you can really see how he's adapted and brought the motion offense over to this team, and it's worked well for the Hawks. The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Here's Navarro, guarded by Korver. Jordan the screen. Here's Navarro, drops in the tray.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now, here's Teague. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Here's Navarro. It's a 3-point game, and the call will be against Al Horford. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Al Horford. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in, and Prince comes to help. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
The Hawks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Millsap has the open look. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Millsap's got 5.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Paul for 3, and another 3 for the Clippers.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
And that one's good. Millsap. The Clippers in the lead. The fader. Another one falls for the Clippers.
What great touch there on the fadeaway. Man, right in his face.
T kicks to Millsap. They set the pick. Prince outside on the wing. Korver. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young sets a screen for T. It's Young on the wing. It's blocked. And now the Clippers on the break. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Teague against Paul. T kicks to Prince. The Clippers grab the miss. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. I mean, the crowd was basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense.
And really, the last few seasons, the Clippers have been one of the most consistently strong teams in the league. A far cry from when they were a bottom feeder back in the day. They have become one of the premier franchises in the NBA.
Clippers leading by 4. Al Paul. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And also give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man.
Greg, as you said about the Clippers, the days of finishing near the bottom every year are over. Clark, a lot of that is Doc Rivers.
Exactly. Since 2012, Kevin, they have had the 3rd best record in the NBA. A lot of loyal fans stuck it out with the team during the dark days, and now they're reaping the fruit.
Young outside. Out left to the wing. 5 on the clock. Griffin with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. Here's Navarro. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Boy, just a lovely dish by Griffin.
The Clippers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And guys, they've taken a huge step forward at the free throw line this season, especially when you compare it to last season. They're a completely different team in that area.
Deflects the pass. Now the Clippers moving it up. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Agility leads to thievery there as he got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Atlanta. The Hawks trail by 9. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. After a rookie season in which he really struggled, Dennis Schroeder made big strides last year.
Yeah, I think pretty much dramatic improvements across the board, Kevin. Really a most improved candidate for sure. He solidified that reserve unit for the Hawks, in my opinion.
Here's Navarro, coming off a solid outing against Indiana. Here's Griffin. Kept alive. Passes it to Navarro. Paul outside. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. And he goes in for the dunk.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second-chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for Los Angeles.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Millsap grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 11. T kicks it over to Schroeder. Feeds it to Millsap. All sorts of time. The Hawks again can't hit.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
You couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Here's T after the Clippers pick up 2. Six on the shot clock. Unloads from 13. That's good.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Here's Navarro. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Navarro, the pass to Griffin. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for the Hawks. Justin Holiday comes in for Teague. And an interesting byproduct of Blake Griffin extending his shooting range and his perimeter defense, Clark, his rebounding numbers have gone way down.
Well, it's hard to have it both ways, Kevin. I mean, the team needs him to keep working on his perimeter game, and if he's out on the perimeter, it makes it tougher for him to get rebounds inside.
And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And no doubt they've come into this game with a really aggressive approach, just pounding the ball inside.
It certainly is working. They're finding the open lanes to the hoop and owning this game early.
Now here's Schroeder. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. In the corner, Sefolosha with it, and it's denied. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And on the topic of Griffin's rebounding, there's another force that helps submarine his numbers. DeAndre Jordan. Over the past few seasons, as Jordan's boards went up, Griffin's have gone down. Now, you'd think with the 2 elite rebounders that the team would finish better than 20th in rebounding last year, but that's another story.
Here's Navarro. He's got 10. That's good. Jay's got 12.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively. And back to Griffin for a minute. I think he will soon find a balance between his emerging perimeter game and his rebounding. 7.5 boards a game, far too few for him last year. He's likely to return to double-digit rebounding averages, I think, sometime soon.
So it's the Hawks now, after the basket by Los Angeles. And here's Sefolosha for 3. Shot is no good. Clippers leading by 16. To the left side wing. Here's Navarro, defended by Young. Here's Jordan. Good work defensively by Millsap. Atlanta's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. It's deflected. Dishes to Griffin.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
The Clippers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Atlanta's shooting 44% overall here in the first quarter. Holiday, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
The entire defense was frozen footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
There's the 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Navarro, and that one's good. Clutch has got 12 points in the game.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Now here's Schroeder. No good on the triple. Here's Navarro, guarded by Holiday.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
Young with no one around. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Young's got his second basket of the night. With 1 on the clock, he got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And after just 1 quarter of play,